Hello out there in YouTube land. This is not going to be a happy video. Maybe. Um, Today is April 18th. I had kind of an emotional day and climbed out of my pit and my self party pool party pity party pit of petulance in perpetuity. Sorry, I make fun of things when I'm upset. And resolved myself, did my job, got my stuff done, got caught up, and said, I'm going to go for a walk. And I sure did. I went for a long walk and felt pretty good, and reached that point where you walk and you get tired and your body says, okay, you've done enough today. You've reached your goal, you've reached your limit. And I kind of began to ask myself, I wasn't hungry. Normally I'm hungry in the afternoons, and I wasn't hungry today, and I didn't eat anything out of the ordinary other than some hummus. And I got back home, and I was gonna do my stuff and log off my computer, and I had an email in my inbox, which was the response to the email I sent out, I think in video 227, to my surgeon. And it was answered not by the surgeon, but by the surgeon's surgical coordinator, which has kind of been the gatekeeper of the office. And I read it and I processed it. I'm still processing it, but basically, the response was that it's for your own good. You have to be. She said something about a weightless BMI and a something else BMI. I don't know. But it went on to explain some of the reasons behind why they do what they do. And I guess after reading it, and I already had my crying session, obviously, you can tell by my nose. I'm tired of the fight. That's not to say I'm suicidal. I'm not tired of life. I'm just tired of this struggle. I'm tired of the conflict, I guess. And as I was walking around the block earlier today, or walking around earlier, I was like, why do I have such a conflict? Why is this, such drama? When did it cross over into, I don't know. But I consider myself lucky that the surgeon or the surgeon's coordinator didn't go, this person is a screwball, cut him loose. But the letter was kind of, the tone that I got was not our problem. They were still kind of friendly, but they were like, it's not our responsibility to, help you lose weight, which is true, which is true. But she said something about, any surgeon I go to is going to tell me the same thing, which I think is true. I mean, you wouldn't want to go to a surgeon who, is going to operate in their shed. Get out the jigsaw. I mean, it's a very complex surgery, obviously. But when it hit me, and it kind of permeated past my defenses, and I started to cry over it. I was just, all I can say is I'm tired. I'm tired of the fight. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. And maybe I need to take a couple days off. I don't know. Not off of life, but I mean, off of thinking about it. I don't know. I'm lucky that I have my group session tomorrow, so I'm sure my counselor is going to ask me, because she was copied on the letter, how am I doing? And I don't know what to say to that, you know. But like I said, I think part of me just wants to throw in the towel and say, you know, I don't know. I'm just tired. It's not a good time to make a decision. I don't have to make a decision. Um, I got a cat that's about to walk across the screen here, so I'm trying to just keep them from doing it. Um, like I said, I'm just tired. I'm tired of talking about it. I'm tired of thinking about it. I wish I could just, hit a switch and forget it. Right now, it just bothers me. And I'm not suicidal. I don't want to end my life. I think it's just all the videos I've made, and every time I go walking, I have the same conversation with myself, and I encourage myself, and I'm encourage myself to do this. And there was really nothing in the letter that was I didn't know or expect. I had maybe in the back of my mind, I would have liked to have had a, gee, you're right, but not to be, not to be. So, um, it's one of those things. It may just be par for the course, and you could look at me and say, "You idiot, you you worked yourself up into a tizzy," but this is my life, and like I said, I'm just tired. I'm beat. I'm giving up. I'm throwing in the towel and just saying, okay, I don't like it. I don't have to like it. I can still do it and lose the weight and have the surgery and not like it. Not liking it is an option. Not participating is not an option. I have to walk every day. I have to exercise. I have to watch my weight. But from a mental point of view, right now, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to eat. Um, I'm trying to get up my pep here because I got to go pick up my daughter and cook dinner for her and ask her how her day was and maintain somewhat of the facade that everything is cool. But I just feel like a large chunk of me is just crushed right now, and I think I'll bounce back. Um, and yeah, there's options. There's a Nutrisystem. There's weight loss. Um, you know, and that was the thing that threw me off about the email where she said something about we're going to do this BMI and that BMI. It really just complicated what was, and I wonder maybe if that's what has been part of my problem with the process. You know, um, we look at the WPATH standards of care and we use those as the guidelines, and then we talk to the surgeon, and there's another set of steps, and the irrational part of me says, well, this just someone's just changing the rules, and there's another set of steps, and another set of steps, and another set of steps. Would it be better to know all the steps up front? Probably. Would it discourage someone? Maybe. But obviously, I went for my walk this afternoon. Obviously, I'm committed to seeing this through. I'm committed to walking. I'm committed to finishing. I'm committed in all of these things. But I just need some time, I think, to recoup. And my guess is tomorrow morning, my alarm gets up. When my alarm rings, I'm going to get out of bed. I'm going to go for the first walk. I'm just deflated right now, I think. So, and I'm definitely drained. It's so, like I said, I'm tired of dealing with it. I'm tired of thinking about it. I hate it. And luckily, I've done my exercise for the day, so I really could go to bed. You know what I mean? And not eat. And, I guess that's, what might be on the horizon for me. I don't know. I don't want to make a rash decision, but it's so frustrating. Yeah. But on that note, I don't know what else to tell you. Man, I kid you not. I went for my second walk and I was happy as a clam. And nothing really has changed. I'm still having to lose the weight, and I'm working on it. But like I said, I just feel like a part of me is dead now. That spirit, it's dead. I'm just a sack of meat now walking around. Have to lose the weight, have to lose the weight, have to lose the weight. And then for this weightless BMI, what are they going to stick me in a pond? And I mean, for the love of God, just do it. Operate already. But from what she said, and here's why. She said the surgery wouldn't take. I'm looking for a sock I can turn inside out and try to imagine it wouldn't take, but surgery wouldn't take. There'd be complications. I don't know. I need to process this, and it may very well be that I have to do this the right way, and it's going to take me 2 years. I mean, what's the big deal? What's the big rush, right? Yeah. There was one bit of language that in the letter that did kind of bother me. That was like, she kept on referring to normal, and that I wasn't normal. That really bothered me, For someone to say you're abnormal, I mean, it's like there's a right and there's a wrong, and so I'm wrong because you're right. You know what I mean? It just, I don't know. I guess now my anger's coming up. I better sign off before I say something mean. But we'll be back in the future, so hang in there. Good luck to you in your own pursuit.